Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
He looks more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Mbappe driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here. Here comes the cross.
Oh, that's a...
Takes a shot! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Big chance, must be! Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Howson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal's cross. Howson attempts a clearance. Tries to get it clear. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass is just off target. Khan is there to clear and smartly reclaimed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. He's there and gets it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to retrieve it. Boyan. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away, and he's gone backward here. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. action is back underway. Howson. Robertson. Now Cruyff. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick. Good ball, good take. Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
He stood his ground.
Osimhen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Has a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Osimhen. Scholes. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice looking ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Robertson. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Cruyff with the short one. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Osimhen. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. Deftly away. Ricci. Irwin. And that's really well manoeuvred. Osimhen is onto this. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Into the last 5 minutes. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Great chance! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham. It's a good look. Up he goes! It's a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Howson wins the duel this time. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a goal kick. And it's made its way to him. And he's straight offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pelé.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Albert Ferrer. Kukçu. Now it's Owen. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Caceres.
2 added minutes has
ball.
been indicated.
Carvajal. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
No way through. Pelé, showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Oh, super ball. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's had it nicked away. Chouameni. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. Messi picks it up out wide. Carvajal. Out to the right. Passing nice and neat. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. Bellingham. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good take, and is he in? Kukçu. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's played it in low. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Owen. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deftly away. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. In with the challenge, and he's gone looking for safety. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Cross flung in, big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Canabri. Triol. Caceres. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's come to nothing. So we're still where we started right now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Howson cuts out the pass. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Kaká. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal's cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pau Kubarsi gets rid without sophistication. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It's a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yamal gets into a good position.
Gets his head on it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Loose now, and he's following up! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Carvajal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Caceres cuts it out. Tries to thread one through. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Howson with the slide tackle there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. In by Vinicius.
He rises! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Germany have fired them. Climbs up big! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from...
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game.
Today that
and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pele, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Priol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the pass is intercepted. Saka. Carvajal promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes. And it's Scholes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked up, and the shot! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rodri.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
Scholes. Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Chouameni knocks it into space. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Pele. And he's there to get it away. Oh, can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their third corner. Chance to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Pele. He could be in here. Pele, and the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Played back in. Danger averted for now. And he's managed to gift it back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Scholes. Chouameni. And it's Scholes. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He's having a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
All square again into the dying... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Howson has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Rodri. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe! And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pele with the short one.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Scholes. And this is Pele.
Great chance!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Howson with the slide tackle there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And the shot!
Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Scholes. Pele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Scholes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Scholes. He can run onto that. Mbappe is onto this.
And the shot!
Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe, wrist. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Driving through them.
Shot a goal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Nicely spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Goalless still, on either side really getting onto the front foot. Great vision. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior, foot in. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out.
Tries a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rodri. Here's Chouameni. Triol. Now this could be a chance. Out to the right. Yamal could try cutting inside here. And that has sent him sprawling. That's going to go a long way. This ended up in no man's land.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That is great defending, so alert. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid have been handed a game-changing chance. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Dealing with the pressure. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal's cross. Howson getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now this could be a chance. Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Yamal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. now the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Chance for a shot!
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Batistuta. Donatoni. Oh, well measured. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lofted in.
Well played and well cleared.
Mbappe, nicely spread. Yamal. Hoisted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Quarter of an hour played. Rodri. And he's got the bit. It's Pele!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Scholes. Deep cross. Schlotterbeck tries to clear. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Mbappe. He's away!
Pele! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough!
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Scholes is the team's great visionary.
Germany really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
And here's Batistuta. And it's Kukçu. Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Puyol calmly anticipates.
There
Pele.
will be 1 minute at a
Now it's
time.
Mbappe. Played out to the right.
Can he finish?
Lamine Yamal really had a clever...
And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. But if you're just back from your... Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. penalty, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Germany grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much...
Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe! And the pass is intercepted. And the ball's gone astray. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Pele with the short one. This looks promising. Donadoni getting this one clear. Germany are looking to go forward now.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods. That
Vitinha. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yamal gets into some space. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vitinha gets rid without sophistication. And he cuts out the supply. Carvajal. And it's Scholes. Donadoni. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Vardiol could try cutting inside here. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Carvajal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Donadoni. Oh, that's well spotted. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. It's Scholes! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution
Both sides
on the
then
field.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
21,
benches.
Mbappe. Number 9, Scholes. Number 13, Pele. Coming
Pinches
on
it
the
off him.
field, Number 18, Osman. Number 22, Pedri. Number 10,
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this,
Batistuta.
Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he get on the end of this? Yamal looking to run onto it. Khan claims it without any fuss. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Batistuta, he's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal.
Well, that might be that,
Added
Peter.
minutes
Maybe
has been
both sides
indicated.
just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kachu! Puyol clears. Pedri. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Yamal crosses it in.
Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pelé. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that is expertly.
There's the shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
This time, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
He's not got that quite right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, and another try! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bonatoni. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Howson was in no mood for any of that. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's another good win of the ball. It scores!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now there's a fight. Bale! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Botafogo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's picked his way through.
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Rodri. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pele in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Eto'o. Pele. Now it's Scholes. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Eto'o.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice interception, well timed. And it's Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. That's that, the end. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
A game this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect...
He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see.
And he shoots!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Puyol gets across to intercept that. And this is Lewandowski. Closing in on goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Great chance! Oh, it's gone in!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Puyol is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Eze. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Pele.
Chance, surely! That's another chance!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Scholes clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Scholes. Eze, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. And that is out of play.
2 added minutes
And it's
have been
Chouameni.
indicated.
Caceres. Now it's Mbappe. Pele. And the shot! Just not quite happening for it. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial... Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Eze.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pelé, and he's being shifted off it. Eze, can he get on the end of this? Well, played right into his path. And he's certainly onside here. And this is...
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Robertson.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution in progress.
And that is high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. He's shifted. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Climbs up big!
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Nice looking ball. Musiala running with the ball. He's through here. Lewandowski. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Scholes. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov puts his foot on the gas.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they win it back again. That's at the end. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend.
He's having a shot!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's going to be another throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat.
And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Yamal's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Forlan. Looking to play him in. Carvajal, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. That has been cut short. Chouameni. And it's Scholes. It's Scholes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he should have made it 4.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham. Carvajal. Back into the middle. Chiellini gets over and intercepts.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And he's managed to get free. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Zanetti. Ball's gone out of play. And this is Berbatov. Scholes. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Scholes. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pelé. He's got away. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Triol. And he's away. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's lofted through here. Great vision. But they've got it again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Zanetti. Lofted upfield. Now it's Forlan. He is through here. Has a shot! Fantastic from Forlan! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Good ball, good take. Forlan. Carvajal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
2 added minutes
execution was
has been
lacking.
indicated.
Now it's Berbatov. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hit into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and it's De Bruyne! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Batistuta, he could be in here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi ready to try one. Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away!
And he shoots! They've scored!
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
And Batistuta!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Yamal on a strong run down the right. Yamal's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taken back almost at once. Now it's De Bruyne. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Yamal hurtling down that right flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's aimed into the middle. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting...
He's tried one! Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Chance for a shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That really is quite fabulous. Oh, and the shot! And they've got rid. Just off target. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Scholes. He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. And it's Carvajal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency.
Inzaghi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
Xavi Alonso plays it short.
Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Tries a shot!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Pele with the short one. And that was very necessary. Yamal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's in on it, scores! And that's a real chance missed. Triol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Batistuta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Scholes. He's picked his way through.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim. Oh no, this does not look good. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Incoming delivery. And that has been knocked clear. He can get that clear. Caceres. And this is tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid, he's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now, can they get him away? He has found a way through. Now the ball. Big header! Decent enough try.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Knocks it into space. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Scholes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Filippo Inzaghi. Rodri. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Madrid gifted a massive chance. Bruno, in the context of the game, he must save it. Fabulous save by Bruno! Played into the... Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Pelé.
Pele really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get rid. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Filippo Inzaghi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Inzaghi. Hendrick. And the finish! We've got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona kick off the second half. It's come to nothing. Howson. Scholes. Great vision. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that was very necessary. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Howson. Carvajal. And it's Scholes. No way through. Mbappe! And that should get the job done. Endrick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes. Rodri with a definite foul there.
Substitutions taking place.
Can he get on the end of this? Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. But they've got it again. Rodri. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chouameni. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared without hesitation.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Caceres gets across to intercept that.
Has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. Scholes. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course.